I'm Nigel Whedon. I'm Technical Manager for Longcliffe Quarries. I've been with the company for 22 years. My job role is varied. Being a private company, we all tend to wear a lot of different managerial hats. I tend to deal with things in the line of estate management, and which brings in all kinds of biodiversity and those sort of issues. Yes, we're a minerals company. We mine calcium carbonate and dolomite from a couple of sites in Derbyshire. We mine about 1.5 million tonnes a year, and the company's turnover is probably about £30 million. The placement is part of a scholarship. This is awarded every year. Currently, we're in the 5th year of the process. The scholarship pays a retainer for the 2nd year of the course. You're then paid on placement for your 3rd year, and then you get the retainer again in the 4th year. The placement itself is tailored to the student's abilities, really, but what we're trying to do is to develop the student. We want to give you the opportunity to build your CV for when you graduate, to give you that step up into the world of work. It's perfect from that point of view because we do actually give you work to do. You are not emptying litter bins or sweeping up. You will be given things to do, and we expect you to perform. It's enthusiasm we want, someone who's going to come in, take the opportunity offered and run with it. We're not looking for any particular abilities, we're looking for the student who's going to get the most out of the placement and the scholarship. I'm bound to say Longcliffe's special. It's a very special company. We're a privately owned company. The chairman is very much involved in the running of the business. The placement itself is very different, in my opinion, to the other ones offered at Harper, because you are in the minerals industry. It's slightly off from Harper's other scholarship opportunities. So it's opening up another avenue of opportunity to you, perhaps outside Harper's normal sort of comfort zone.
I chose this one because it's very different from the others. It's far more varied, you get a lot more responsibility. It is a placement, it's not work experience. You get to put your own ideas forward and everyone listens to what you have to say. You essentially make the placement for yourself with help from the company. We do a lot of research into the background of our projects that we want to propose, and then once we're running the projects, it's a lot, we have to fit in with the company, their needs, as well as implementing our own ideas alongside that. A lot of what we do is restoration of the old quarries. So this is working with the people that are already there at the company, possibly the managers and directors, because we need finance for this. So it's a lot of communication, and a lot of communication with sort of outside bodies, Environment Agency, that sort of people, to get their approval. As we are right next to the Peak District as well, so a lot of what we do has to fit in with what they see suits the area. So far, it's sort of surpassed my expectations. It's just opened new doors, and you can't get this opportunity with a different placement. You won't have this much responsibility. For an example, I've got a meeting with the owner of the company next week to put my ideas forward, and I don't think any other placement would listen to you this much and give you this much freedom. It definitely has had an influence. I want to go for something in a similar lines, which is sort of managing the projects, basically being given the freedom to implement what you see is fit for either to match the company's needs or for the environment itself.